also have a little bit of patchy fog that's becoming fairly dense around Ellijay up into Blue Ridge. Nothing on our high-res radar. We did have a little bit of rain during the overnight near Murphy. That is now dissipated. Nothing in the valley in the rain that produced some flooding conditions in parts of northern Alabama near Huntsville, now starting to fizzle out as well. So take a look at our Vipercast imagery. Not too much going on this morning. Chance of rain this morning, not great at all. By lunchtime, we'll start to see some heavy rain moving through north of the city, I-75 up toward Athens and Knoxville. You can see some very heavy rain moving through there. Moving up toward Nashville, you might see some rain if you're heading 24 over Mont Eagle during the afternoon hours. You'll hit some of that rainfall also, but you'll notice in Chattanooga not too much going on for even the afternoon hours. So it's mainly in some of the outlying areas where we'll have to worry the most about the rainfall. Doesn't mean we won't get a shower or two moving through Chattanooga, but it does look like most of it is going to be just to our north. We'll have more coming up in just a moment. Talk about that nice cool spell headed our way in just a minute, guys.
Good news for a lot of people, David. Thank you very much. Well, a plane went down yesterday in Sequatchie County. The pilot did survive.
Yeah, it went down near Reynolds Road on Cagle Mountain. Channel 3's Casey Freeman joins us now live with what we know so far. Casey, what is the latest on this investigation and how is the pilot doing this morning?
Well, Lori, John, the pilot is okay this morning. The sheriff tells us that the pilot took off from Florida and was stopped for fuel in Cleveland, which is about an hour away from us. Now, after stopping for fuel, he made an emergency landing in the middle of a cow pasture in Sequatchie County, where the plane flipped multiple times. The United States military received an emergency call from the plane early yesterday afternoon. They then notified personnel in Sequatchie County. Sheriff Coy Wagner tells us how the pilot got out.
The pilot, which is the only victim, had actually crawled out of the plane and had some serious injuries, but was alert and conscious.
The pilot is Canadian and was on his way to Wisconsin, where he would then head back to Canada. We're told the FAA will head out here to Sequatchie County today to continue to investigate what caused that emergency landing and the crash. Now live in Sequatchie County, I'm Casey Freeman, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Casey, thanks for the update. Glad to hear that pilot's doing
sure.
okay, and hopefully we'll learn his identity a little bit later today. New this morning, Chattanooga firefighters are now investigating the cause of a fire that kept them really busy overnight. It happened at an abandoned building on Judd Street, which is just off of Amnicola. That call came in just after 11 o'clock. We're told the fire is out, but crews are still on the scene. Right now, we're still working to gather more details about the fire, and as soon as we do, we'll be sure to update this story with more details inside the WRCB app.
Well, we have learned the name of the man who was killed in an early morning